Hello and welcome to my review of Sam Fisher. The Genestealer Cult Sanctus model, who costs you £15 just like all the other characters in the Genestealer Cult series, except for the Jackal Alphas. You can have them with this awesome looking sniper rifle, which does look really cool, or this this dagger. If you're playing against opponents, I'm pretty sure you don't have to abide by WYSIWYG and just say that he's got the dagger instead of the sniper rifle and just, write it down on your battle journal or something. There's no point in spending £30 on this model if you can have both. I suppose you could magnetise it maybe as well, magnetise his arm if you wanted to do it that way, but I've got another one of these models and I will be announcing the giveaway if I haven't already. You can win this one because I got him by accident. I got two of them instead of getting the Locust, which I hope to do a review very shortly. I probably would have posted the competition up already on this channel, but yeah, I basically gave you a chance to win this model for free just by being a subscriber. Anyway, I think it's a really cool looking model. It's got like these night vision goggle type things. It's got a bit of a scenic base going on in terms of this bust of a statue, and then this head of a stone statue with a scar down his eye, and then he's got this really awesome familiar that is part of the base, just hanging out on this bit of pipe work. He's got his night vision goggles on as well, just pointing at something in the distance. And then the Sanctus has got this thing, maybe it's a rebreather or something. And yeah, like I say, the sniper rifle is really cool. It's got like a gas chamber on it, and it's got a really nice sight, and it's got this awesome looking muzzle and a stock as well. Lots of detail on this model, really great for plastic. So quite straightforward to put together. You put him together very quickly, much like all the other Genestealer Cult character models too. Okay, so let me just show you some size comparisons then. So compared to the Clamavus is taller, just because of the pose. The Sanctus, they've got the 32mm bases, but the Sanctus is in this crouched pose, like an assassin ready to take out a target. Compared to the Magus, again, a lot shorter. And then I've got another Familiar. Familiars are similar sizes. This is from the Biophagus, but yeah, look. Both the Familiars are very in proportion. So you got that, and then yeah, compared to the Biophagus as well, Biophagus is taller, even though he's on a smaller base. So I hope those help. I'll just show you compared to some Imperial models, such as a normal Space Marine. Yeah, Space Marine is a bit taller than him, just because of the pose, and then also Primaris is much smaller than the Primaris, so there you go. Okay, so yeah, hope those helped. Now what I'll do is just go through all of the rules for him. So you'll find him in your brand new 8th edition Genestealer Cult Codex, and it is an elite choice. So you've got kind of two assassin type models in your elite choice. You've either got the Kellimorph, which I hope to get at some point, and the Sanctus. Now the Sanctus, this guy, he's a power points cost of a 3, similar to a lot of the other characters, and a points cost of 55, which isn't too bad. You will have to buy the Silencer sniper rifle, or if you choose the Sanctus bio dagger, then that's free. So if you choose the sniper rifle, that's 5 points, so he's going to be 60 points, but if you've just got the bio dagger, then it is going to be 55. So his stat line reads: movement of 6 inches, weapon skill and ballistic skill is 2+. Now that's awesome. Strength is only 3, toughness is 3, he's only got 4 wounds, but he's got 4 attacks, leadership 8, and a save of 5+. He's a single model armed with a Silencer sniper rifle, is guided by a Soul Sight Familiar, which attacks using its familiar claws. So he gets that Soul Sight Familiar. Now if you choose the Silencer sniper rifle, it's a ranged 36-inch weapon, it's a heavy 1, it's strength 4, AP -1, damage D3. It's got quite a few abilities. The weapon can target an enemy character even if it is not the closest enemy unit. Okay, that's fine. If you roll a wound roll of 6+ for this weapon, it inflicts 1 mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. Yeah, that's quite straightforward. And then the additional rule is if a Psyker unit loses any wounds as a result of an attack with this weapon, it suffers perils of the warp attack after the attack has been resolved. So that's the bonus you get over the Jackal sniper rifle. The Jackal sniper rifle, though, does have a better AP. It's got AP -2 instead of AP -1. But what you're getting with this is his ability to pick out Psykers and do some more damage to them. Now the Familiar's Claws is a strength 4, AP 0 and a damage of 1. Each time a model guided by a Familiar fights, it can make 2 additional attacks with this weapon. So that's pretty good. Because he's got the Familiar, he's going to be getting 6 attacks. If you choose the Bio Dagger, it's a strength 1, AP -2 and a damage of 2. That's a little bit different than the Cultist Knife, whereby the strength is the user. So you're getting a lot less strength. However, the abilities, each time the bearer fights, it can make 1 additional attack with this weapon, which is the same as Cultist Knife. However, the weapon always wounds on a 2+ unless it is targeting a vehicle or Titanic unit. So that's where you're getting it from. You're getting AP -2, damage 2, but it's always wounding on a 2+. That makes it way better than the Cultist Knife that the Magus has. So a really, really nice melee weapon there. Especially as his weapon skill is 2+, so he's hitting on 2+, and then he's wounding on 2+ with his 4 attacks. However, with the Familiar Claws, you're getting 2 additional attacks as well. The model may replace its silencer sniper rifle with a Sanctus Bio Dagger. Yeah, we've talked about that. His abilities, Cult Ambush and Unquestioning Loyalty. He's a Cult Assassin. This model can never have a Warlord trait. In addition, the A Perfect Ambush stratagem has a command point cost of 0 if it is being used to affect this model. That's pretty awesome. Camo Cloak. Add 2 to saving throws made for this model when it receives the benefit of cover instead of 1. So that's great. So if you're getting a cover save of 4+, you're going to be adding 2 to the saving throws. Soul Sight Familiar. Units do not receive the benefit of cover to their saving throws for attacks made by this model. That's awesome. So you can pick out characters, you can pick out enemy units with the sniper rifle, and because of that little Soul Sight Familiar, they're not going to get any cover for their saving throws. Its keywords: Tyranids, Genestealer Cult, Infantry Character, and Sanctus. I think it's a really, really cool model. A great elite choice as well, both in close combat and from afar. Personally, I'd rather keep him, out of the way, in cover somewhere, because he's then got his camo cloak, because he doesn't have an invulnerable save. He is a character as well, and his sniper rifle is very decent, especially if you're against Psykers. You're going to be forcing those perils of the warp on them. The AP, it would have been nice if it was AP -2 like the Jackal sniper rifle, but still, he's a great little model. He can target characters, and if you choose the dagger as well, you can pop up and do a fair bit of damage with the 2+ wounding. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the Sanctus, Sam Fisher brought to life in the model form. What do you guys think of him? I think he's an awesome little model. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. For the Norn Queen.